If you've been watching me for a bit, you might have seen some old vlogs I did where we would kind of travel around, pick up animals. But there was one of them that I went on a solo trip in my car with 60 miles of range, and I actually ended up picking one of the animals that I was gonna sell, but decided to buy myself, and that was Neddy, my bearded dragon. So I drove like 400 miles or something, and I ended up getting stuck because one of the chargers wasn't working, and I had to get towed. It was kind of funny. It was like funny at first, and then it was just kind of annoying because then I actually had to get towed. And Neddy was with me that entire time. But either way, I kind of ruined that first trip for him. It was not very exciting. He had to ride in a tow truck. So I was like, I need to make it up for him. And now that I have a vehicle with a bit more range than 60 miles, I was like, why not go back to Charlotte and bring Neddy? He's not riding though the whole time. This is mostly just for shots, but he seems to actually like the view right now, and he seems pretty relaxed. Also, don't worry, I am vlogging while driving, but I'm not driving the cars, so it's fine. So I have some more pickups to do. I got an Airbnb. This video is going to be sponsored by Airbnb because the last one was, and that's how I paid for it. So if you want up to $55 off, you can use my Airbnb link in the description when you sign up, and I get $20 of credit to put towards my next trip. So yeah, I've been driving for a couple hours, I think. There's 30 minutes left. I have not charged once. So this is the adorable Airbnb. It's the second tiny house I've gotten to stay in now because it's similar to what I stayed in Virginia, if you saw that video. This one is converted from a garage and it's like all black. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but there's the name. I don't know what it means. It's a cute name though. Yeah. It was one of the most affordable ones, and it's literally just in the backyard of the person's main house. So it's a little awkward, I guess. Like they were on the porch. Like I had to wait to film this. It's cool. It's adorable. So I will show you the inside and get Neddy settled in to where he'll be staying for the next few days. Hopefully he'll be comfy. So we're just the show for all the Tesla drivers.
Oh my god, that's a fish carcass. I just picked up a fish carcass.
What? Hey.
I'm not gonna dump that water in here.
He just instantly dies.
Please don't.
Whoa, I can see him now.
He's so pretty.
Wow, what beautiful lighting this is. Also, where am I? Well, a quick rundown. So, you just witnessed the most random footage I shot while doing a quick trip down to Charlotte and Asheville. And I did this trip right before moving again. The time has come. I have more space. Going from 2 bedrooms in my family's house to 1,300 square feet in my own house. Yeah, I moved. I didn't really announce it because, like, who cares? I mean, some people probably care. And I will happily show you everything that's set up once it's all set up. But that is the reason that there's been like 2 weeks of no video. There's been quite a bit going on, from moving to emerald scales to the channel to all sorts of different little things that I'm gonna save mostly for another video. Long story short, this is one of the 2 boas that we picked up during day like 2 of the trip. Those being 2 Colombian rainbow boas. It's species that I've not cared for before. They're more of an intermediate species, I guess you could say, but nothing like terribly difficult once you've got it figured out. And these 2 are going to be more animals that you might see on emerald scales shortly. Now, like I said, we're literally still setting up, like just moved everything yesterday and the day before. So it's still dark in here. There's still no studio lighting. The audio is awful because there's no sound dampening. The echoes are crazy. So there's a lot of work to be done. And that's why hopefully this video didn't seem too rushed or look too rushed, but I wanted to actually get some content out there. So make sure to check out the other vlogs if you would like some more. There's also been quite a few changes otherwise with our companies and the channel. For example, Emerald Scales is now under GoHerping. It's basically been acquired by GoHerping. And then Ethan, who you've seen in a lot of videos, has separated away from Emerald Scales because, to be blunt, the company ran out of money. GoHerping is a separate entity, you could say, and that's doing perfectly fine financially, and I don't have any concerns about any of the animals. But the actual selling and rehoming company itself completely ran out of money because it's not cheap. And we had very different ideas of how to actually fix it. So we decided to separate and do our own things. So Emerald Scales is not going anywhere. In fact, it's going to be growing and expanding even more. And that is partially the reason that we're in this nice new space that you're gonna see shortly. So overall, it's very exciting. It's just tiring and stressful, and that's why there hasn't been too much. But overall, we are still acquiring animals. Emerald Scales still has the same goal, with a big focus on rehabilitating animals, a little bit overbreeding, because I'm a little bit less interested in breeding as we go. Eventually, I think we probably will still do some stuff, but it's not a priority right now. I would like to focus on the tons of animals that could use some help. I hope to have a lot more transparency with what we showed, because we didn't always show all of the setups and like the quarantining process and everything, and now there's a whole dedicated separate room. So that'd be cool. And this pickup day was kind of the first day getting animals for the new version of Emerald Scales. I didn't talk a ton throughout it because I was also just kind of trying to take a break from the stress and enjoying the trip. Even though there was a little bit of stress, like with the random fish that showed up. But luckily Alice was with me, who could actually care for fish, because I probably would have killed the catfish. I didn't know there was a catfish coming. They're doing great though. It's really weird just how different the fish are doing now. And all the other animals are doing well, that you will see shortly. So hopefully you enjoyed this slightly messy but hopefully still intriguing vlog of what I did for a few days. Hopefully there'll be a schedule soon. This is one of the boas, and you'll see the others soon. So I hope you enjoyed. I'm Alex, and thanks for watching.